Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
The local FBI sharing with the defenders lessons learned from 9/11, how they changed, how and what they communicated to prevent a terror at home.
We begin with allegations of excessive force downriver.
Get on the ground! Get on your belly now!
And those allegations may sound very familiar. At the center of a new lawsuit, 5 Taylor police officers and the arrest of a black motorist.
The allegations, excessive force, unlawful arrest, and more. It comes just 2 weeks after a similar incident came to light that occurred in 2020. Jason Colthorpe from the Taylor Police Department with the video and the lawsuit. Jason.
And reading this lawsuit, Devin, it doesn't begin in legalese, as you might think. It's actually told in story form from the point of view of a 3-year-old girl who was in the back seat of that vehicle listening to her father being arrested.
Almost 2 years ago to the day, Taylor officers initiated a stop of an Audi SUV that had no license plate. What happened next led to a lawsuit filed Friday, alleging Taylor police officers assaulted the driver because he is black.
Get on the ground now! Okay. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
The lawsuit alleges this happened because of a paperwork snafu. The man had a temporary Illinois paper license, and his temporary Michigan license plate came off at the car wash. But police in the video say the man simply refused to follow directions, even after repeated commands, including to exit the car and put out his cigarette. This is where the lawsuit claims officers escalate the encounter with no provocation. But police can be heard in the video saying he's not giving them his hands and swiping at their tasers.
Put him behind your back! Put your hands behind your back! Stop grabbing my taser! He's grabbing my hand! Get on your belly now!
In the background screaming is the man's girlfriend, and in the back seat of their car, their 3-year-old daughter.
My daughter's in the car! Stop! What the f is wrong with the police officer? What is wrong with him for not listening? He's touching him! For not listening!
Should also point out we've learned that one of the officers that was there for Taylor is a black officer. I was able to speak to the Taylor police chief tonight, off the record only. He's not allowed to say anything regarding this because of the lawsuit. The law firm that filed the suit also declining all interviews today. So if and when this case ever goes before a judge and a jury, only then will we probably get the full context that this video really needs. Devin?
Well, Jason, any idea why this is being filed now?
Interesting, there's a section of the lawsuit that falls under a heading called Welcome to Taylor, which is a reference to the most recent story we did on the most recent allegations, right, where an officer said that to someone that was a victim, who was arrested, I should say. And then it details a lot of the past Taylor interactions or things that have happened with the department and officers. So we weren't able to talk to anybody about that, so we don't know why, but I think that would fall under something along the lines of when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, sure.
Back to you.
Yeah. All right, Jason.
Leaders around the state are waiting to learn more before acting on President Biden's vaccine mandate. The state and many local governments, schools, and sports venues say they're waiting for guidance from OSHA. Lawmakers, including Michigan's Senate Majority Leader Mike Shirkey, are pushing back against the vaccine requirement. Meanwhile, Pfizer BioNTech will seek approval for use of its vaccine in children age 5 and older. It will submit data to health authorities in the coming weeks. Today, Michigan reports an average of 3,047 cases over the past 2 days and 59 deaths. It's the highest case count since late April.
A grassroots effort seeking reparations for Detroiters got a boost this afternoon.
Let's get right to Mara McDonald. She's downtown tonight. Mara, the reparations issue will not be appearing on the November ballot, but a precursor to it will be.
Kimberly, exactly. Detroit voters are going to be asked if they want to change a small portion, a language change in the Detroit charter. Let me show you. Late today, a Wayne County judge said ballot language asking Detroiters if they want to change a section of the charter is a go after the Detroit Election Commission and city clerk had originally said no.
There is what I believe to be incompetence at the clerk's office at the highest level. Always has been. I really do. And you can print that, you can say it, whatever you want to do with it, that's what it is.
Here is what Detroiters will be voting yes or no on in November. Quote, the voters of the city reserve the power to enact city ordinances, called the initiative, and the power to nullify ordinances enacted by the city, called the referendum. However, these powers do not extend to the budget, and the referendum power does not extend to any emergency ordinance, which leaves the door open for Detroiters to eventually vote on a reparations ordinance, but with no monetary teeth to it. What really happens next?
This is just one step. It is a ground game, and it's not something that's going to, we take these victories that we have to energize us to move to the next level.
Back here live, a spokesman for the city of Detroit declined comment tonight. We are live downtown. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara, thanks.
Friday night in September, and a perfect night to play football under the lights. Huh?
It really was. Felt like football weather out there. Brandon, it's going to get warmer, though, Saturday and Sunday.
It will, with more important football games around. Summer's back. It is one more comfortable night, though, for us. We do have 60s closer to the city, but plenty of 50s in many of our suburbs. 53 in Lapeer and Ann Arbor. It's 59 Howell right now. Lows overnight down into the low and middle 50s, a little bit cooler outside of the city, but no harm, no foul. Nothing going on in the skies tomorrow. Here comes that warm weather. 83 East Lansing for Youngstown State, Michigan State, and this goes for wherever you're hanging to. It is going to be a little bit breezy. Could be a hiccup for Sunday. We'll tell you when coming up.
All right, Brandon. After a 3-week suspension, Detroit Tigers broadcaster and Hall of Fame pitcher Jack Morris returned to the booth before tonight's game. He read from a statement apologizing for his comments about Angel star Shohei Ohtani.
I am very sorry that my comment offended so many, especially the Asian community, and I never intended for it to be hurtful or offensive to anyone. I understand now that it was perceived that way by many, and I am truly, truly sorry.
Morris was taken off the air, you'll recall, after mocking an Asian accent while Ohtani was at bat during a game last month. Morris says he worked with a biased training group during his suspension.
Tonight, state inspectors have shut down the fuel system at Ford's Flat Rock plant. Lara inspectors found it poses an immediate environmental hazard and closed the system. Meanwhile, the man who installed the fuel tanks tells the Local 4 defenders an alarm should have gone off when the leak started. Testing on the city's sewers and schools continued today. Testing the air quality in homes is next. 1,100 homes remain evacuated. An orange barrel alert for Lions and Tigers fans headed downtown this weekend.
I-75 now closed in both directions between 8 Mile and Square Lake for bridge work. All traffic being detoured to Woodward Avenue. Now the southbound lanes will reopen by 8 a.m. Sunday in time for the games. Northbound lanes, though, won't reopen until by 5 a.m. on Monday.
All right, still ahead, a traffic stop quickly turns violent.
An ambush shooting that put 2 deputies in a gun battle for their lives. Karen.
After 9/11, the FBI changed how it investigates.
9/11 was obviously a watershed moment for the organization.
As we approach 20 years, we take a look at how the FBI tracks down the threat of terror at home.
That case is a great example of kind of a homegrown violent extremist.
Coming up, the one tool it says has been a game changer to stop a threat.